Sure. Poetry is a popular dependency management and packaging tool for Python. It simplifies the process of creating and managing virtual environments, handling dependencies, and packaging applications. Below is a step-by-step tutorial on how to create and use virtual environments in Python with Poetry. Step 1. Install Poetry first. You need to have Poetry installed. You can install it using the following command: bash curl install Python Poetry or Python 3. After installation, ensure that Poetry is added to your path. And power You can verify the installation by running bash poetry version step to create a new project. To create a new project using Poetry, navigate to the directory where you want to create your project and run bash poetry new me project. This creates a new directory called me project with the following structure: me project init, pytests init, pyproject.toml. The pyproject.toml file is where Poetry manages your project's dependencies and settings. Step 3. Navigate to your project directory. Change into your project directory bash my project. Step 4. Create a virtual environment. Poetry automatically creates a virtual environment for your project. To create and activate the virtual environment, use bash poetry. Install this command will create a virtual environment if it does not already exist. Install any dependencies specified in the pyproject.toml and create a lock file, poetry lock, to manage the dependencies. Step 5. Add dependencies. To add a dependency to your project, use the following command: bash poetry add requests. This will add the requests library to your project. The pyproject.toml file will be updated with the new dependency toml tool: Poetry dependencies Python 3.8 requests 2.26. Step 6. Activate the virtual environment. To use the virtual environment, you can run bash poetry shell. This activates the virtual environment. You can now run Python scripts and install other packages within this environment without affecting your global Python installation. Step 7. Running scripts. You can run your scripts using Poetry without explicitly activating the virtual environment by using the following command: bash poetry run Python me project init. Step 8. Deactivate the virtual environment. If you are in the Poetry shell and want to deactivate the virtual environment, simply type bash exit. Step 9. Managing dependencies. You can also remove a dependency using bash poetry remove requests. Step 10. Publishing your package. If you want to publish your package to Python, you can do so with 1. Configure your Python repository settings using bash poetry config pp token pp your token. 2. Build your package bash poetry build. 3. Publish your package bash poetry publish conclusion poetry, a powerful tool for managing Python projects. It simplifies the process of dependency management, virtual environment creation, and packaging. By following the steps outlined in this tutorial, you should be able to create and manage virtual environments effectively using Poetry. Example here is a complete example of creating a new project, adding a dependency, and running a script. 1. Create a new project bash poetry new me app. 2. Add a dependency bash poetry add requests. 3. Create a simple script in me app init. Python import requests, response requests, get hats, API GitHub, comprint response, shun. 4. Run the script bash poetry run Python me app init. That's it. You now have a fully functional Python project using Poetry and virtual environments.